August 4th. Alright, time for our orientation, I guess.
I just taught you that a minute ago, you idiot. You should learn to use your brain more. You won't go very far in life without being able to do a little math in your head, idiot.
He sure does love to say idiot a lot, doesn't he? This is exactly how I imagined things would go from the very beginning.
I think that's about everything. Do you remember it all?
I think so. Are you okay, Rosy Cheeks?
Alright then, put it to practice. I'll pretend to be the customer and you serve me.
This is a great bit coming up, by the way. I just remembered. It's pretty awesome.
Rosy Cheeks, do your best so he doesn't make fun of you anymore. Oh, the place we went to the other day where you work, it was a maid and butler cafe. You know what a maid cafe is? Just try to play the part.
Welcome back, Master. The face.
Alright. Let's see. Next you have to show them to their seat and give them a menu. After you bring them some water, say, "Please call for me when you're ready to order." Then you watch how they're doing from a distance until they call you. It shouldn't take too long. I'd like to order.
Then you ask them what their order is. Do you remember how?
I do, I think. Have you decided, Master?
Alright. What kind of torture is this?
Huh?
Nothing. Anyway, my order. I'll have a made coffee set and a banana tart. When you receive the order, repeat it back to them before going into the kitchen.
Yes, Master. I've never seen a guy look more uncomfortable than in this moment.
Hey, can I just have my way with you or something?
Hey, what the heck are you saying? You trying to hit on the waitstaff? Gosh.
This isn't good. Oh, this is just torture. Just show up already, Toma.
Huh? Was that the doorbell? Do you have a guest?
He's finally here.
Poor Shin. Save Shin from his torture.
Come on in.
What, do you own this place now? You're still in Rosy Cheeks' house.
Oh, this is the guy you saw at the cafe.
Rosy Cheeks, are you okay? Your memories are still a bit mixed up, right?
Just come in.
He knows! Man, Shin, I told you I didn't want everybody knowing, though.
This is Toma. You saw him at the cafe the other day. I thought it'd be a problem if he didn't have anyone to rely on at work, so I explained to him what was going on.
Explained? I wish. More like you just told me. So how much have you forgotten? Have you have you completely forgotten me?
She doesn't remember either of us. In fact, I don't think she even knows what this place is.
Huh? What do you mean you don't think she knows? Then just tell her.
She can figure out that much for herself. I'm just helping her with the things she can't.
Here we go again, Rosy Cheeks. Sometimes I wish I could forget that this guy has such a terrible attitude. I'm sure he's put you through a lot. It must be so frustrating. I'm sorry about that.
Stop coddling her.
No, you need to treat her better. Yeah, Toma. Toma knows where it's at.
Why do they sound so serious? Aren't they friends? What's going on here? Rosy Cheeks, can you remember anything?
Whatever, just handle any work problem she has, Toma.
That goes without saying. I'd help her even if you didn't ask me. Anyway, Rosy Cheeks, it feels kind of weird saying this to you, but let me introduce myself. I'm Toma. We've known each other ever since we were kids. I'm kind of like your older brother. I thought I was an older brother to Shin, too, but, you know, he's kind of a jerk.
I'm not a kid. I don't need some pseudo-older brother.
As you can see, he doesn't prefer it.
An older brother figure, huh? Maybe that's why Shin decided to have you see Toma the other day.
Feel free to ask me anything, even if it's not about work. You're not alone in this, so don't overspend your energy.
Sure, he sounds kind now, but he'll make ridiculous demands of you later like it was nothing.
I wouldn't do that to Rosy Cheeks.
I trust you on that at least. Anyways, you can trust him. I think he's the type who would keep his mouth shut if he's told to. Don't worry. There's one more person, a girl named Sawa at work. I guess you could say she's your best friend. You can trust her, but she'll go blabbing about everything to everyone. Don't tell her anything you want to keep secret. That's about all of the people I can think of that you can count on.
Yeah, I'd say everyone else is just an ordinary friend. If anything happens, come to me, or Sawa, or Shin. Although this guy's studying for his exam, so you might not want to call on him much. He's got prep school on days you work anyway. Wait a second, don't you have school today?
How the hell would you, of all people, know that?
Wait, he had school today? He took a day off to come see you the other day, too.
I heard from Rosy Cheeks that you have classes on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's why she works those days. Are you seriously in a position to ditch prep school? I'm not saying you're stupid, but you can't afford college unless you're selected for an academic scholarship, right?
Rosy Cheeks, you talk too much.
There's not much point in telling her that in her current state. She doesn't even remember. But I didn't know he needed to be chosen for a scholarship. I guess Shin's family doesn't have much money to spare. He's in such a precarious situation, but he's taking the time to visit you. Aww.
Thanks for coming here even though you're busy.
It's not that big of a deal. It's kind of weird to hear you thank me so directly. But you're welcome. My studies aren't an issue. I'll be in class for the next 3 days, so I can make it all up in no time. More importantly, I'm counting on Sawa and Toma to fill in during the times I can't see you. Thanks in advance.
I don't mind at all.
Oh right, she got a new cell phone, so make sure you get her new number. Sawa too.
Oh, that's right. The old one broke during the accident. Just a sec.
Oh. Green leaf.
That should do it. I remember the first time I recorded this, I stared at that phone for quite a while before I was like, do I have to click or something? Yep. By the way, it's fine that you're keeping her amnesia a secret and all, but you've taken her to see a doctor about this, right?
Of course.
Wow, he just outright lied, and with such a straight face, too! Again!
Alright. Fine then. Just be sure you'll take responsibility for this no matter what happens.
He's just like an older brother, not trusting at all.
Yeah, good thing he's got our backs, because we keep trusting Shin, and he keeps lying.
Of course I'm prepared to take full responsibility.
Oh, really? Don't you think it would be better if she took a break from work?
Taking a break wouldn't guarantee her recovery. If it was just a matter of taking some medicine and sleeping, I'd have her do that. But that isn't the issue here. In fact, I think some physical and mental stimulation would be more helpful.
That's right! Yeah! This is the one area where Shin's tough love really does help us out.
Well, I guess if all three of us look after her, there shouldn't be an issue.
Right. Anyway, Toma, why don't you help us out with some roleplay for work?
Ah, the roleplay continues. Look at that face. Look at Shin's face. He knows what he's talking about with his roleplay.
I was about to lose it being alone with her.
What? Roleplay? Are you having a practice serving customers? Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Alright then, have a seat there. Rosy Cheeks, start from the beginning.
Let's see. By the beginning, I guess he means to start with the customer coming into the cafe.
Welcome back, Master.
This is my favorite face. Toma's like,
Ah.
See, doesn't it make you feel strange?
Toma, you're supposed to be my older brother. I think that's Orion dressed in a maid costume.
Welcome back, Master!
But, spoiler alert, Orion really loves working at a maid cafe, and it's my favorite thing in the world. So I don't mind replaying that bit.
Today is your first day of work. Oh, wait a minute, we gotta look at our parameters. I forgot. Whoops. Okay, so suspicion is still pretty bad. And trust, I think, has gotten higher. I don't know about your affection, but, keep your chin up. I think you're doing good. Anyway, I know Shin and Toma told you about it yesterday, but it's way different actually doing it. Toma said he would help you out if you're not sure of anything in particular, but still. Do your best, Rosy Cheeks! You've still got bandages all over the place, even on your neck. I wonder if that's okay in this kind of job.
I guess it will have to be, won't it?
Well, whatever. Just blind them with a smile. Good morning.
And this is Mr. Hobbin's brother. He just reminds me so much of Mr. Hobbin. I will give this guy... I can't remember his name. But I'll give him a better voice than poor Mr. Hobbin had.
Oh, hello, Rosy Cheeks. Good morning. It's nice to see you.
Huh?
Are you feeling okay? That accident really was unfortunate, but those bandages are actually pretty cute. Your official first day back won't be until next week, but working half days today and the day after tomorrow will be good rehab. Don't push yourself too hard. Just think of this as training to get your body used to working again, little by little. Seeing a maid in bandages is quite attractive in its own way. I almost want you to keep wearing them just because.
Thank you. Good morning! Thank you for saving us, Toma. Oh, sorry. I said I'd help you out today, but you ended up getting here first. Did the manager say anything unusual to you? Don't worry about it too much. He doesn't bite or anything. That's kind of comforting, but I think it's kind of hitting on me. Uh-oh.
What's that, Toma? That sounded a little rude.
Oh, that face is so terrifying. Not at all. I just hadn't seen you put on that kind of pressure in a while, so I figured she might have been taken aback a bit.
Of course not. I was only encouraging her.
It seems like this person is the manager. He seems pretty intense.
So handsome, though. Oh, right. Forgot about you. Good morning!
Why, Mine, you're looking as cute as always.
Yeah, she's super cute, but she's also super bitchy. Oh, stop that. You too, manager. Oh, hi. That's right. Today's your first day back. I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I was really shocked when the accident happened. I even thought you were dead when I saw you.
It seems this girl is your junior. Wait a sec. She thought you were dead? Hold on. Does that mean this girl was at the scene of the accident?
Okay, that's enough. You can all chat after work. Everyone get dressed.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's already time. I guess it can't be helped. You'll need to wait until after work to ask her. You still haven't even been able to gather more details from Shin about the accident. This might trigger an important memory. I can't wait for work to be over.
Says everybody. I can't wait for work to be over.
Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madam. We'll be awaiting your return.
I wonder if Orion knows that nobody can see.
Just so you know, it's not like I'm enjoying this or something. Don't pay no attention to the blush on my cheeks. It's very hot in here, yeah. Easy peasy. Compared to the way Shin treats us, real customers are a lot nicer. If you run into trouble, I'm sure the others will help you out, so this shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright, just keep it up, Rosy Cheeks.
With you prattling away in my brain, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Ooh, your body's starting to hurt a little. Are you okay? Need some rest?
Good work, Rosy Cheeks. You can take a break now. It's already lunchtime. You seem to be very focused in your work. You should go home for today and try to get some rest until the day after tomorrow. You worked very hard through your injuries. Thank you so much.
I see. So you're done now. The moment he said you were done, all that tiredness came crashing over us. I was hoping we could ask about the accident, but I don't think we can just wait here until Mine and Toma get off work. You'll be back here the day after tomorrow, so you can just ask then. Let's just go home for now.
Sounds like a swell idea.
Hey, Whoa, hello.
Wait, Shin? Whoa! Why is he here? Didn't he have class today?
What happened with prep school? Are you here to pick me up, you sweet baby? Like, this part I like about him. He's like so concerned. He just keeps checking on her. Are you okay? I'm here to like make sure you don't die on the way back home.
You're looking at me with those puppy dog eyes again. Even with amnesia, you're just the same as you were before. It makes me want to tease you. As much as I'd like to play around, I just came by to say hi to Waka. I'll be heading back to school right after.
That's right, Waka. The manager's name is Waka, aka Mr. Hobbins' younger brother, who has a maid cafe instead of a coffee cafe.
Wait, who was Waka again?
The manager.
Since he's looking for him here, maybe he's referring to the manager.
So how was work? Did you do okay?
It went well.
Idiot. You've always been a klutz, and now you've lost your memories. There's no way it went well.
And then this part I don't like. Come on, have a little more confidence and be more complimentary towards your girlfriend. Gosh, would it kill ya?
You should realize you were a burden on everyone. I'll go apologize for you, just wait here.
Huh? Rosy Cheeks, wouldn't it be better if you went with him?
Why are you coming along? Well, whatever.
Because you're being mean again. Needed a quick sip of water.
Why, if it isn't Shin? It's been a while. How have you been? Hello, Waka. I've been fine. Also, I'm sorry for any trouble she caused you today. I'm sure she's probably been a lot less present than usual due to her injuries, but I'll help her to recover as quickly as possible.
Wow. I didn't expect that from Shin at all.
Like, he's so blunt with us that it always sounds mean, but then when he talks to everyone else, it actually sounds a lot nicer.
I knew he was pretty serious when he apologized to your dad, but this really makes him seem like he isn't younger than you.
Oh, come now, Shin. She was actually working very hard today. To be honest, I was surprised. What? It's nice that you're always strict with her, but you could go easy and pay her a compliment once in a while too, you know.
I agree with Waka.
That's right. You should compliment her. Right, Rosy Cheeks?
Yeah, Orion. Well,
Sorry if I'm making assumptions like that.
okay.
Sounds like you worked hard. Good job.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm going to head back now. Go straight home, alright?
You know, Shin is actually pretty reliable. He's done a lot for you up until now. And the people at work are a little weird too, but they don't seem to be bad people at all. In fact, it's almost scary that I can't find any reason to be worried. I just hope tomorrow goes as well as today did.
Oh, Waka, so handsome.
Mwah, 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 love everywhere. Oh, so handsome. August 6th. Wonder how long the game is. And if we actually skip dates as a parameters. I think this actually grew a bit. We're making some good progress.
What should we do today? Shin said he has prep school, and you have the day off work. Wanna go for a walk? Oh. Huh? That was the doorbell. Maybe you have a guest. Oh, it's Toma! And there's a girl with him. I wonder who she is.
It's our BFF. She's so cute looking. Oh my goodness, I can't get over it. I love her little clover hairpins.
Hey, it's been a while.
Mind if we come in? Sawa was saying she wanted to see you, so I brought her along.
Oh, so this girl's Sawa. Rosy Cheeks, do you recognize her? Anyway, you should let them in.
Yes, please, do come in. Excuse the mess, I've kind of lost my brain.
What a crazy ordeal this has been. I'm glad to see you're doing well. The hospital you were in was really far, so I'm sorry I couldn't go and see you.
Huh? Really far away? I thought you were pretty close.
Oh, sorry, Sawa. I guess you didn't know. The past 2 days, she's been in a hospital pretty close to here. She stayed in Shinano for about a week, then was transferred to a local branch.
Wait, really? Oh, I could've gone to see her.
Huh? What's Shinano? The Shinano I've heard about is a sightseeing area. So you were in a hospital there?
The last time I saw you, you were covered in blood. I was so relieved when Toma told me that you were okay. He told me at the time that I was probably still in shock, and that we should just leave things to Shin. But it was so hard to just wait for any news.
Wait, so what does this mean? So, not just Mine, but Sawa was also at the scene? And the accident happened in Shinano? I wonder what you could ask them without drawing suspicion. What do you think, Rosy Cheeks?
Alright, let's learn a bit more about this accident. Tell me more about the accident.
Huh? I don't really know enough to go into much detail.
Hey, Sawa, I don't think she has any clear memories of the day of the accident.
Wait, seriously?
Seriously, it seems like she doesn't know how she was injured or how the accident happened.
Should you really have let them know that? Oh god.
Oh, right. I guess it's pretty common in car accidents and stuff to forget about what happened.
Yeah, exactly. I think it would be best if we assume she doesn't remember anything about what happened that day. Okay, Toma, you saved yourself.
I see. If you put it that way, it doesn't seem like such a huge deal that you need to go back to the hospital for this. Phew. Shin and Toma have been coming up with some very convenient explanations.
Has Shin told you anything about what happened?
While she's only recently started forgetting her memories, she remembered it all before. And I'm pretty sure Shin doesn't want to talk about the accident. It's a pretty rough memory for him, too.
I see. Then you must be super curious about what's happened to you. Alright, in that case, I'll tell you about that day. Well, as much as I know, anyhow. Let's see. So the three of us, Shin and Mine, all went to Shinano for a little vacation. Do you remember that?
Not at all, but we do now thanks to you. Keep talking.
On the second night, you and Shin went off somewhere, but later on he came back alone looking all pale. He said you two were goofing around and didn't realize you were right by the edge of a cliff. Then you fell. It was dark and he couldn't see you too far down, so he asked us to help search for you.
Wait, you fell off a cliff?
Dun dun dun! I'm wondering if we got into some kind of argument or something and he pushed me off the cliff. I just don't know yet. I hadn't gotten that far.
I heard it was an accident, but I assumed it was a car accident. This is unbelievable.
After that, all the guests of the mountain lodge started searching. Even people who had nothing to do with us. You were found collapsed at the bottom of the cliff a ways away. All of it happened in the span of about an hour. You were covered in injuries and totally unconscious. Flashback.
Rosy Cheeks! Oh god, this is the wrong voice.
Rosy Cheeks, there you are. Are you okay? Can you stand up?
My first words without having to pick dialogue options.
Shin, you came for me.
And that was that. Rosy Cheeks? What's wrong?
Whoa, getting dizzy again.
Are you okay? Are you dizzy?
What was that just now? That was a memory of being found. It must have been brought on by their story.
What's wrong? Did you remember something bad? Is it about the accident?
So Shin came to find me?
Wait, what do you mean? The people who found you were named Iki and Kent.
What? What could that mean? And who's that? Rosy Cheeks, do you recognize that name?
I recognize it from the guys in the intro screen, but I haven't actually met either of them.
You must really be confused. Do you remember Iki and Kent? The guests were there at the lodge, too. Even though they were just strangers, they ran off into the forest to look for you. Isn't that so cool?
Well, wait a minute. What was that memory just now?
I'm like, so I don't know if this was like a memory from a previous time where Shin had pushed us off a cliff before, or if he found us and then just left us there and then pretended like he didn't know where we were, which is bizarro.
Shin was calling to you when you were collapsed, right? Was that a different time?
What's wrong? Was that too much information at once? Are you feeling confused?
Hey, are you okay? Sorry, did I say too much at once? I don't really know what to say to someone with missing memories.
You're remembering things, but it seems like the memories themselves are still unstable.
I guess it really is possible to lose your memories well after an event happens. Right after the accident, I heard that you were desperate to let everyone know that it wasn't Shin's fault. The police were suspicious that Shin planned your fall, but you were defending him.
What? He intentionally made you fall?
I wouldn't really say he was their #1 suspect, though. It was more like they were questioning him for a while. Shin was saying that it was his fault you fell, after all.
Oh, he did say that before. To you and your dad.
But since even the victim was insisting it was just an accident, they released him fairly quickly.
Well, it wasn't really that quick, right? I mean, he didn't come back for an entire day.
Right, that struck me as strange. From what I heard, there was a difference in your testimonies that made them suspicious. But that's pretty common. People get confused immediately following an accident. Honestly, though, you seem more confused now.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I definitely don't need to get myself into an accident. I can't even remember what I ate for lunch yesterday.
Sawa, that's pretty bad. You'd better do something to exercise that brain of yours. Back to the matter at hand. Is Shin okay? He's fine. Well, as long as you don't tell the police something like, Shin really did push me off that cliff.
Huh. So I guess that memory really was from another time. But I see. Now that we have the whole story, I can see why Shin feels responsible for your injuries. Although it wasn't his fault. Neither of you knew you were on a cliff. I'm sure he's still worried about it. He feels so guilty about it, yet there are still people who think these terrible things about him, like it wasn't an accident. It really was an accident, right? You believe that, don't you?
I just don't know. I don't have any memories, Orion.
Don't worry, Shin might not act it, but he really cares for you. He wouldn't push you off a cliff. And I'm sure that memory you have is even more evidence in favor of believing in Shin, right? Right?
August 7th.
Good morning, rosy cheeks. Today's another half day for you. It looks like you've gotten a lot better now, but you still should take great care not to overdo it, okay?
Yeah, you're in a lot less pain today, and you've gotten the hang of this a bit more from last time. Today should go well. Alright, do your best.
Always, Orion, always.
Welcome back, Master. May I take your order? Have a good day, madam. We'll be awaiting your return.
I think Orion missed his calling.
Alright, perfect. It's going well, rosy cheeks.
Well, looks like you've gotten used to it already. Maybe it really does suit you to have Shin boss you around so strictly.
No, I'm gonna say we could do without any more of that. Really, it's quite alright. Whew, half a day sure flies by when you're working.
Oh, Mine, I forgot about your cute little outfit.
Good work. At this rate, you should be able to go back to full-time next week. Seriously. When I first heard the news from Mine, I was in a complete and total panic. My hands were trembling quite a bit. I ended up dropping plates in front of customers several times.
Manager? You were really that worried?
If that pretty face of yours had been injured, this cafe would have lost its poster girl. How frightening.
Really, everyone was so shaken up at the time. Toma was especially bad. Hey, you don't need to mention that. But it was pretty crazy. You were shouting at Shin, and then you ran off. Sawa was on the verge of tears. That should be expected. For Sawa and me, that was really an incredibly worrying moment. And yet Shin was so calm.
What?
Mine.
To be honest, I was kind of scared. His girlfriend fell off a cliff right in front of his eyes, but he was still super calm. He called the police and explained the situation, and he didn't even make an effort to search for you.
There's
nothing wrong with what he did. He might have looked calm, but I'm sure he was beyond shocked, too. And I heard some scary rumors about Shin's dad being a murderer. Just let that sink in for a moment. It wasn't murder, it was involuntary manslaughter. Even if he didn't intend to kill, he still killed someone. Isn't that the truth? I heard he got drunk and got in a fight with some guy. Couldn't that personality have been passed down to Shin? When I think about that, after what happened that day, it makes me really scared of Shin. I'll seriously get mad if you say any more. Toma, you're my hero. See what I mean about Mine being the worst? I was like, oh, such a bitchy personality, my goodness. It's true that Shin's father got in a fight and killed someone, but that has nothing to do with Shin. And it's not like you know the details about that incident, or do you? Mine, do you really believe rumors over your friends? I'm sorry. That was terrible of me to say. Yeah. Thank you, Toma. I was just defending Shin. There's no need for you to thank me. Although I understand why you'd be thankful toward anyone who defended Shin.
Alright, that's enough. Shin might be a lonely kid, but he wouldn't hurt a girl he cherishes so much. There's no reason to doubt him. Anyway, why don't we all have lunch?
The longest ...
Even though the manager said that, it sounds like there are a lot of people who suspect Shin. That's probably because his attitude is the type to rouse suspicion among people who don't know him. What do you think? I'm starting to feel anxious.
Yeah, me too, Orion.
Me too.